Well, Taste of the City Lounge is the place in question. It was a packed club at around 3:30 this morning. You can see officers still there, still investigating at this hour. We know that of the 11 victims, of course, 3 people died.
Welcome to the latest edition of Call Out TV. This your boy Jai. Man, 3 dead and 8 wounded in an early morning NYC mass shooting in Crown Heights. According to the New York Post, 3 people were killed and 8 others wounded when multiple gunmen opened fire inside a Brooklyn hookah lounge and restaurant around closing time Sunday morning. Officers responded to calls of a shooting inside Taste of the City Lounge at 903 Franklin Avenue in Crown Heights just before 3:30 a.m. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tiss said at a briefing press conference, the 3 people killed were all men, ages 27 to 35, and one whose age wasn't immediately known, cops said. All 3 were pronounced dead at the scene. No arrests were made in the shooting, and the suspects have yet to be identified. The 8 wounded victims, 5 men and 3 women, were taken to local hospitals. This is sad, bro. And y'all dudes, it's almost the start of the beginning of the school year, and all of you black niggas out there, it's sad to say, but I hate my own kind sometimes. Not the good law-abiding citizens that get up every day to work to put food on the table for their families. No, I don't hate those black people. I hate the black niggas that like to party and bullshit, because every single time when there's some event that's being thrown, whether it's a baby shower, a party celebration, or whatever, when there's some niggas around, this never ends out too well. You understand what I'm saying? In case for the dummies that's not familiar with Crown Heights, I don't call it Crown Heights. I call it Gun Heights, because it's always been gunplay in Crown Heights. It don't matter what block you on in Crown Heights. There's just certain areas in Crown Heights that you need to stay away from. Lincoln and Franklin, that happens to be one of them. St. John's and Nostrand Avenue, Howard and Pacific, Bergen and Nostrand. You know, if I'm forgetting some of these blocks, man, y'all put it in the comment section. I'm not from Crown Heights, but I'm a native New Yorker, and I'm from Brownsville. You understand what I'm talking about? Born and raised. But I definitely got love for Crown Heights. My sister lives in Crown Heights, to be exact, on Franklin and Lincoln. So I already know how hot her block been hot from the beginning of time. You understand what I'm talking about? But man, niggas don't know how to go out and celebrate, bro. You dudes out there, you know, you law-abiding citizen out there. You law-abiding citizens out there. I suggest when y'all go out to party, y'all should start going and hanging out at these white parties, man. You know, because some of them, they know how to have a good time. I'm not saying that it don't be violence, but it don't be like that in the nigga community, AKA the black community. Because there's always crabs in a barrel. Why wasn't there metal detectors at this location? All right? When you know that there's niggas involved, you know 9 times out of 10, bro, it's gonna be some gang activity. It's gonna be some shit like that that's involved. You know, ops pulled up, they spotted their opposition, and they did what they had to do. And you females out there that wanna shake your ass and, you know, y'all wanna imitate all of this fucking slutty, thotty lifestyle that you see artists like Sexy Red promoted. If y'all want to be out there shaking y'all ass, then guess what? A lot more you females out there, y'all gonna be placed in the morgue, and then the undertaker gotta fix you up in the funeral home. Y'all gonna be laying 6 feet under because y'all don't know how to stay the fuck in the house with y'all children, man. This is sad, bro. Where was the metal detectors, bro? And if there's no metal detectors, like 50 said, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going to no party or nothing, nigga, unless I got my gun with me, nigga. And if I can't get into the party, if I can't get in, he said, I don't even party if I can't get in with the snub, nigga. This is real shit, bro. And a lot of you niggas out here that's not living right, y'all out here spinning blocks, y'all out here killing people. Don't think that they loved ones is not coming back to spin your block. There's no metal detectors. There's no security at the front door. Then you niggas' minds will not even go. Learn how to stay home with your children. Spend more time with your kids, bro. Rest in peace to the 3 men that lost their lives. You know, it's just sad and unfortunate that it gotta be this way, but this is how it's always going to be in the nigga community, AKA the black community. Y'all don't know how to go out and have a good time and come home to live to see another day. Come home to your children. Thank God that y'all living to see another day. And the old people that was out there partying amongst the young youth, y'all should be ashamed of yourself, man. Because y'all know these little niggas out here that's spinning blocks, they have no regard for human life. These little niggas, once you see little niggas trying to get up into a spot and they got ski masks on, you already know, bro. That's a no-no, bro. This is exactly how Munna Duke and them dudes out there in Chicago, that's how they lost their life, bro. Going outside, partying and bullshitting. When you know you out here, you in the mix, you in heavy politics. The dudes that you done killed one of their mans or their family members, they plotting on you each and every day, trying to figure out how they could get some get back for their loved ones, and y'all out here playing with y'all life like that, bro. Y'all don't value y'all life in the black community, and a lot more y'all motherfuckers is gonna be dying out here, bro. It is what it is. You know, my heart goes out to the 3 victims, man. The 3 men that lost their life. Of course, it's always gonna be a man that's gonna lose his life. Probably was talking to the wrong female. There's so many different scenarios that could have played out in this situation. Probably saw a bad bitch in there, because you know a lot of these females out there, they be having men at home. You understand? But they still want to go out there and fucking suck on random niggas that got the bag. You know how these females, they be all fucking wide open. They see a nigga that's scamming, he getting a couple of dollars, she not being honest with the nigga, letting the nigga know that she got a wild, crazy baby daddy or husband at home that'll kill her and him. But she's sitting out there rocking the nigga to sleep. Y'all niggas gotta leave them females alone, them hood booger, them Shanae, them Shaniqua bitches. You will always lose your life out here in these streets, fucking with a dishonest, hood booger, ratchet female. I want y'all to get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. Y'all got to keep y'all head on the swivel out here, man. And stay dangerous, man. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share. Subscribe. I'm out.
12 Adam 63. Officer needs assistance. Possible 187 at corner of Crenshaw and Century.
They shot my brother. They shot my brother.
Well, Taste of the City Lounge is the place in question. It was a packed club at around 3:30 this morning. You can see officers still there, still investigating at this hour. We know that of the 11 victims, of course, 3 people died. They were all men, but in total we had 8 men and 3 women who were shot, multiple gunshots. Police say they've recovered at least 36 rounds so far, at least 1 weapon, and we were actually just around the corner with a separate crew a short time ago, what looks like a separate, possibly related scene where we saw a weapon recovered. We don't know if that's the one weapon in question or another weapon, because we are dealing with multiple shooters in this case. Police say no one is in custody at this point. The police commissioner did come onto the scene very early. This is very early for a weekend to see, you know, the top brass out here, but a very serious situation. In general, we have been having a relatively safe summer in the city. That is until the last couple of weekends. Last weekend was extremely violent with scattered different incidents, and this a very violent incident here in a popular section of Crown Heights. Neighbors say this lounge, this club, is a big problem. There wasn't just 1 or 2 incidents from time to time. They say every other weekend there is something major that happens here. Let's take a listen to what I'm hearing from neighbors out on the scene.
Every Saturday they're always having stuff going on here, shootings. This is not the first time, it's all the time. And it's horrible. It's horrible. I'm here 47 years. This didn't used to go on. That place needs to go.
I mean, the area in general has always been shootings. There's always fights and stuff like that. I've been here for a while, so it's nothing new, honestly. That's probably the worst of it. I mean, we've seen big fights. We've seen the cameras at 3 a.m., things going off in front, people getting jumped and all that, but something like that's crazy.
So the police commissioner, when she was here, Commissioner Tisch, saying that she only knows of one other incident last November. That was a shooting that may or may not be related in this area to the club. Neighbors painting a much different picture, saying that this club is the source and the face of a lot of violence in the neighborhood. We're very close to the Botanical Gardens, a very popular tourist attraction, especially for locals on a nice day such as this. So we'll stay on this scene, and as police keep investigating, again, none of the shooters in custody, multiple shooters involved. We don't know anything about the motivation, if it was two rival groups or anything like that. None of that information available at this point, so we'll stay here and continue to dig in and connect with our police sources.